Welcome, fellow lovers of the spine-chilling. Tonight, we venture into a place where shadows whisper secrets and the familiar becomes terrifying. In the heart of the Whispering Peaks, nestled deep within a valley that time seemed to have forgotten, lay the village of Oakhaven. For generations, its inhabitants lived a life of quiet routine, their days marked by the rhythm of the seasons and the gentle murmur of the nearby river. But beneath the placid surface, a darkness had begun to stir, a creeping dread that seeped into the very soil. It started subtly. A farmer's prized livestock found inexplicably drained of life, not a drop of blood spilled. Then, the unsettling silence that fell over the woods at dusk, a silence so profound it felt like a held breath. Children began to speak of fleeting figures glimpsed at the edge of their vision, of whispers carried on winds that never seemed to blow. The elders, their faces etched with a fear they couldn't quite articulate, spoke of ancient pacts and forgotten guardians. One by one, the villagers began to change. Their eyes, once warm and full of life, grew hollow and distant. Their laughter, once a comforting sound, became a brittle echo. They moved with a strange, disjointed grace, their conversations laced with nonsensical pronouncements and unsettling pronouncements. A chilling uniformity settled over Oakhaven, as if a single, malevolent will had taken root in their minds. Elara, a young woman who had always felt a connection to the wild, untamed spirit of the valley, was the first to truly notice. She saw the way the villagers' gazes lingered too long on the moonless sky, the way their hands trembled when they spoke of the encroaching darkness. She felt the oppressive weight of the silence, a silence that screamed of something deeply wrong. One night, drawn by an unseen force, Ilara found herself at the edge of the ancient, gnarled oak that gave the village its name. The air crackled with an unseen energy. The whispers, once faint, now swirled around her, coalescing into a single, chilling voice that promised oblivion. She saw them then, the villagers, gathered in a silent, unnerving procession, their faces turned towards the heart of the woods, their movements synchronized, their eyes reflecting an unholy light. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through Ilara, but alongside it, a fierce determination ignited. She knew Oakhaven was no longer a home, but a cage, and she, the one who still felt the pulse of the living world, had to find a way to break free, not just for herself, but for the memory of the Oakhaven that once was. The path ahead was shrouded in an unknown terror, but the alternative to succumb to the encroaching void was unthinkable. Thank you for joining me on this unsettling journey. If you found yourself captivated by the shadows, consider following for more tales that explore the darker corners of our imagination.